Right, sorry about that. So we're on page 13 and this is the flip down. So I'll just quickly show you in the prototype. This is page 12 and this is going to be page 13, which is the flip down. So let's get on and do this. So what we need to do is we're going to trim off at the side 1/2 inch. Which way up do I want it? I don't think it matters too much. I'm going to trim off 1/2 inch on the side, so I'll quickly measure that just to make sure. Okay, so I'm just measuring 1/2 inch from that edge in like that, and I'm quickly trimming that off like so. Okay, and then I'm referring to the Natasha's instructions at Treasure Books. So the 1/2 inch fits inside there without going over the flap. And then what we're doing is we are scoring 1/2 inch at the top. So this is my top, so I'm going to put that to that side there, and I'm scoring 1/2 inch. This is along the top. Okay, 1/2 inch at the top. And then we're gluing the hinge down on the bottom, and it's on the back of this page 12. So turn that over, and this hinge here we're gluing onto the bottom here, like so. So I want my hinge, because this is double-sided, this sheet, I want it like that. So it's, now do I want that way? Because no, I want it the other way, because I want this side as my, I'm not sure what I'm doing now. That's it. So I want it down like that. Okay, and that I'm gluing down quickly. Okay. Right, so then we're turning it over and we are folding it halfway up to this line here. And now you can glue this shut, or you can make it into a tuck or a pocket if you don't glue it shut. So this is going to be your flap coming up this way and this way, like this. So I'm just going to glue mine shut. Okay, so we've cut a slanted pocket and we've cut 1/2 inch off on the right hand side. So 1/2 inch off the piece, the 6x6 first, 1/2 inch off down there, and then cut your slant, whichever slant you like. Now it gets glued down here, down this side, along the bottom and up that side. And then I want to put something behind here so that I've got a background piece. Okay. So that's that page done. I've just put a scrap of another paper pad that I had in the background, colour to sort of fit in with this. and that was the flap that we made. So we're now on to page, we've got 3 pages left, so we're on page so we're on page 15 now, and we're scoring on the left hand side. Okay, so I'm going to go away and do that, and I'll be back. Right, so I've scored mine on the left hand side here, page 15. Before I put this one down, I have to glue this one, and this is going to go over the top here of this pocket. So, you know, unless you are happy with mixed patterns and things like that, then, you know, obviously this is a bit of a mix now, but, you know, I think all the colours blend in, so I'm quite happy with that, because my background piece blends in with this, and I've only put that on through personal choice. And then, you know, the colours in this reflect the colours in here. So that's that done. Right, so that's our slanted pocket. Now this one, the left hand hinge, actually glues down this side. Okay, so as I say, we're going to have a bit of a hodgepodge of patterns, but that's fine, because, you know, well, I usually like things matching, but sometimes, you know, it's nice just to be a bit more daring, I think. So I'm gluing that down there like so, just turning that over, and I'm just going to make sure that lines up along here, so get these edges as in line as you can. Okay, that is ultimately going to be your spine at the end. Okay, so that's my page. So this is what this page looks like. So I probably go for a plainish tag in here, maybe with a hint of other things, you know, to match this. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, right, so that's that page. Okay, so that was page 15. So page 16, which is this penultimate page, I am scoring on the right hand side. I've got a little bit of a edge where it's come out of the pad, so I'm just going to take a tiny slither off of there like so. Okay, that's it, and then I am going to score this on the right hand side. I've scored on the right hand side. That is now going to stick down onto the edge of this page here like so. Okay, so we've done that. Now we're going to fold this page just with a little bit of wriggle room up to the score line like so. Okay, and this is going to be either glued completely shut or made into a little tool pocket, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to fold that back to that crease, not fold it, just give me an idea of where the center is, and I'm going to put a thumb hole in there now so that I know that's a pocket like so. And then I'm going to glue mine down on these three sides, this side, down the bottom. That's just that side and down the bottom. Okay. Okay, so I just popped a little bit of scrap in the background because I don't want that white thumb hole showing. So that is my pocket like so. So that is how it's going to fold. So we're now on to the very last page, and this is going to be a top pocket. And let me see which way round. I don't think this is directional either. Let's see. I want it that way. Perhaps, yeah, I'll have it that way round. Okay, so the last page is going to be your spine and your pocket. So I'm making my thumb hole. I'm just going to see where that spine will go, like so, and I'm just going to kind of mark a rough halfway there, and I'm just going to put my thumb hole about there. Okay, and again I don't want any white, so I'm just going to get a scrap to put in the back. Okay, I've just got a scrap there of this scrapbook 12 by 12, and so I keep the scraps for this sort of thing, and they make lovely cards and things. So I am just going to pop that down there, but I'm just going to trim that tiny bit off there, that serrated edge, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm ready now just to glue this down on 3 sides because I've got a top pocket, and it's going to be on 3 sides. So I just want to, I'm not scoring it, I just want to get it in position and just do a little crease with my finger so that I know. So I'm gluing on 3 sides, and oh, actually it might be better to glue this now, so to glue directly onto the page, previous page, so we can then judge. We know exactly where that flap that we haven't scored, because we don't need to, is going to press over the other side, if that makes sense. You'll understand in a second. So just making sure that's as good as it can be there. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. So there's my pocket there, and then this is going to go over here. So that's why I got a piece that kind of fits in with this, although they're not part of the same set. And then all we're going to do is glue that down. But that is your spine. So mine has moved, so I need to get that back into position like so, and make sure I've got it where I want it to be before I glue that spine down. Right, okay, I'm happy with that. So very gently kind of tease it round. Like so. Now you may want to clip this down, so I just get my clips down. I just have to move a couple of glue sticks. Right. Just going to get my clips, and I'm just going to gently clip that down just to give it some time to glue, making sure I'm happy there with the way it is laying. Okay, so I'm just going to clip 3 clips, middle and the ends, like so, and then we are finished apart from decorating. So that May need a little bit more glue in it once it's dry, but we can pop that in. And that is our piece that we've made out of 6x6 papers. So let's have a quick we can't while that's, so I'm going to let that dry and I'll be back to just show you a quick flip through of what it looks like finished. Okay, hi everyone. Right, it's all stuck down. So this was the last page, page 17, which overlaps this to become the spine. Okay, so I will now show you. So that's the front, page 2, little pocket here, another nice surface to embellish, and there's a flip out pocket here, there's a top large pocket there, and that side is plain at the moment, as is that, but we can add pockets and things. Then we've got a flip out here, and we've got this lovely peacock piece there, and then I will probably cover that myself with something else. That wasn't in the tutorial by Natasha Books, but I quite like to put a thinner piece, maybe of 6x6 or something on there. On my previous one, my prototype, I made 2 side pockets, so I might do that and then just cover enough to have that as a background. And then we have this side here, which is plain again. We have our flip down here, which I've stuck down, but we can turn that into something nice. And then we've got our slanted pocket here, and we've got another flip out pocket here, and then the back is a tall pocket. And that is how to use up your 6x6 paper pad. So I'm going to go away and embellish it, and then I'll come and show you the final embellished flip through. Okay, it's a good way of using up your 6x6s that you wouldn't necessarily use. You might not ever use some of them, so I think it's a very good way of doing it and using them up. And then you can use, as I say, your 12x12s that you might not want to put into a journal because they might be a bit thick or not a pattern that you particularly want to use. And you can even use your 8x8s, or you can cut your own size out of papers that you've got. It's entirely up to you. But that is a lovely little booklet, I think, and I'm going to go and embellish it now, and I'll see you for the flip through. Bye bye.